Well, Melissa, you have a lot of stuff planned this month. Why don't you tell us what's going to be happening here next week?
Okay, I'm Melissa Ichiuji. We are here at Melissa Ichiuji Studio Gallery. We are preparing for our grand opening reception, May 25th, which is this coming Saturday, for our first group exhibition titled Landscape of Desire. And this exhibition is focused solely on artists of the Shenandoah Valley.
All right. So what do we have? Are we putting the gallery together as we speak?
Well, it's for the most part already installed.
Okay.
We have over 43 artists represented here. We have over 118 works of art in a variety of different mediums. We have painting, sculpture, installation, photography, all sorts of interpretations of the theme. So the theme again is Landscape of Desire. We put out a call for submissions. We had 2 jurors, Dr. Natalie Koritnik-Forrester, who's a psychologist, and a very well-known prominent artist, Craig McPherson, who were our jurors.
I see you have some sculptures over here. Is this part of your...
Well, I'm glad...
I guess it's considered sculptures. I don't know a lot about art.
Yes, absolutely. I'm glad you pointed this out because this area is incredibly significant and important. This table is dedicated to 2 artists. It's really in memoriam, 2 dear friends of mine and the community who sadly both passed away last year. This is Noel Putnam right here. He is famous for the work he did on the National Cathedral. Noel is considered a national treasure. The Washington National Cathedral has one of the most prominent collections of blacksmith ironwork, in no small part because of Noel Putnam. Hubert Phipps, also creator of monumental sculptures, also sadly passed away last year. He's very well known for his high-tech processes, and also this sculpture is his, which is a maquette of a very large sculpture that was created out of stainless steel that is at a tech innovation center in Boca Raton, which is the first site of the first IBM computer that was
but
ever.
it looks like a Star Trek thing there.
Well, it's called Rocket.
Well, it looks like a rocket. Well,
It does.
Well, how can a sculpture look like what it's called? I mean, how can that be?
Well, it is really a symbol of the desire to ascend, to levitate, and also to be grounded. So it's very much
the edges
about,
are so smooth and.
Well, it's cast.
Oh, it is.
It's cast aluminum, and this is slate. This weighs. So it's so heavy it takes 3 people to lift.
Oh.
So this is graciously on loan from the Hubert Phipps Foundation. So these are not for sale, but they are in memoriam.
Well, you have a lot of different art on the wall since the last time we were here, so I guess this is part of your exhibition.
It is part of the exhibition. So what we were interested in, when you think of rural areas and the art that comes from rural areas, you often think of traditional landscapes.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that. But we were interested in how we can explore other types of landscapes of the interior, of the mind, of the energetic landscapes. You've got photography here that's digital, landscapes of fantasy. We have a section over there that's for mature audiences.
Well, I was going to ask you about your title. How did you come up with that title?
Well, so the Shenandoah is really steeped in the idea of desire. People that came into, the first frontiersmen, the wilderness trail, the desire to expand, to settle, to conquer in many cases. And so even the title of the Shenandoah, daughter, beautiful daughter of the stars, is already embedded with an idea of desire.
Well,
and then landscapes. We think of landscapes when we think of the Shenandoah.
Sure. Let me throw out something that's in the news. How about AI art?
Yeah.
You want to make a comment on that?
I think there's no sense in fighting what's coming. I think the genie's out of the bottle. I think in the hands of bad actors, AI in general could be used for ill. However, I think we have to have, an optimistic attitude.
Well, it's like a paintbrush. AI is not like magic. It takes work to produce art or anything else using AI because it's a different set of skills,
Not only that, but I think we all deeply have a desire for the nostalgic, and I think more and more we're going to be able to identify right away what is it's sort of got an artificial sense
Sure,
to it.
sure.
We can sense when something.
Oh, yeah, you can tell.
You can tell. So we have artists here that are long-time established artists. We have bronze sculptures. We have landscapes created by artists that are very well known and regarded in this area. We also have some up-and-coming, more emerging artists.
Well, let me get a copy of the sign right here and see. This is the area you talked about. All right. I'm an artist. I don't think people should be censored, as long as no one's being hurt, as long as, I'm not really much into violent graphic imagery. Right.
However, when it comes to the body, when it comes to sensuality, things of that nature.
It's a perfect piece of art, isn't it?
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's all in the eyes of the beholder.
What about things like right behind you? What do you call this?
Well, it's a painting. I would call it an abstract painting.
Okay.
Mostly because it's not representational. It's not really depicting something specific, right?
Okay.
It's more of like an idea or energy. Here we have Janice Goodman. These are abstract paintings, but they also have a sense of the natural world.
Right.
This is called Beehive. This is called Swarm. So without saying like exactly what it is, you don't have to see a whole bunch of bees.
Oh, you can see that.
But you can see the energy, right?
Yep. People sometimes look at it, oh, you call that art, and I always tell them, you try it. You know what I mean? You try to do that. It's more difficult than you think.
For sure. This is Patricia Underwood, very well-known artist in the area.
Uh-huh.
So again, these, are very much grounded in, natural forms, very organic. You have a sense of something primal and primitive.
Right. So now what kind of feedback are you getting from our Shenandoah artists since you've opened your studio? Because that's this is kind of new. We have this gallery, which we've never had this level before.
It's been nothing but positive feedback, I have to tell you.
Yeah.
I think it's really opened some doors. And, so in alignment or conjunction with this exhibition, we're going to have a series of artist talks. So starting June 2nd until July 7th, every Sunday at 1 o'clock, we're going to have an artist talk with 4 to 7 of the artists participating in this exhibition. So you'll have a chance to come, hear them speak about their art, have a chance to ask questions, open it up.
That's cool. That just makes it come alive.
It's important. I
Yes.
think it's important to have access to the artist and their ideas behind their work.
Well, tell us again when all this is happening.
It's happening this coming Saturday, May 25th, 3 to 6 is the opening reception. Again, there's over 40 artists participating, so there's going to be a lot of people here.
And there's no charge?
No
Okay.
charge. Have a glass of Prosecco, meet the artists, commune with the community and the art, and enjoy yourself.
Well, we really appreciate you opening this gallery. I think it's moved us up a notch. How's that?
Oh, well, hey, I think it's the Wild West here in a way,
Sure.
and I think there's room for all of us.
All right, we'll see you on the 25th. Thanks, Melissa.
Yes, I'll see you.